Right, here we have Everesting tips. So there's a couple of my bikes. My personal philosophy, every bike I own, I have to Everest on it. Everest on this bike, and you can see it's a short cage Shimano with a 32 cassette. It does work. They say it doesn't work. It does work perfect. Put big power through this, not a problem. Most people don't have a mechanic that is up to date. All right, so the 32 cassette does work on a vertical dropout frame with a Shimano SS rear derailleur. And here we have mountain bike cranks on a road bike. Heaven forbid, I'm not a road snob, and it does work. It works fucking perfectly. Just you got to put two spaces. You can't really see that. There's just two spaces in the back here. So see, let's give it a look into there. There you go. There's two spaces. They just hang there. There's no play at all. All right. Got a power meter on there as well. Power meter is good when you're doing Everesting. Pace yourself well. On the front we have a 22 tooth. That's a 9-speed chainring on a 10-speed crank with a 10-speed big one. I pulled the front derailleur. You don't need a front derailleur for Everesting. 11-speed chain, 10-speed, 9-speed. It does work. You know, it does work. And on the back here we have a 40-tooth XTR cassette with a Linderet's Road Link on a short cage SS 9070 rear derailleur. It does work. Fucking look at that. It works bloody perfect. Alright, I say it can't be done. It is done. Now I'm not sponsored by Shimano. A lot of people say I am. I'm not. Garmin wise, now I'll just quickly show you, if you're going to buy a new derailleur for your bike, right? If you need a new derailleur for whatever reason, get the GS. GS means long cage, alright? If you're worried about that, get the GS if you're going to buy a new cage. You don't have to, but if you do. Cassette wise, 32 only comes in Ultegra or 105 currently for 11 speed, so you're going to have to run Ultegra. It works the same shit. Durace is triple the price, 20 grams less, it works the same. Close your eyes, you can't tell the difference, just like when I was with your mum last night. GS 10 speed, if you're running 10 speed, you can run a 34 with this. Put a big B screw in, you can run a 36. Put a road link on there, you can run a 40. Praxis works, 40 cassette with a road link, Linderet's. Again, not sponsored by all this stuff myself. I'm a venture capitalist, I'm not sponsored by these companies, so I'll make my millions through that. So I can play with this stuff. 11 speed GS, you can run a 40 with this, potentially some people are. What do you run? What's the biggest cassette you've run with this with no road link? Alright, some people say on the 40, I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but on a 40, but let you know. What can you run naked, no road link? Let us know down below. What do I use to charge my stuff? You need it, you're probably going to run out of charge, so I use like a USB chargeable thing, plug your Garmin in thing, and you can have that in a top tube bag. Zoom that in there. Top tube bag, just sit on top of that. And then you run a Garmin mount, no worries. Crank wise, again, you can run different size cranks. People don't know, chainring size, we'll say, that's a 39. So these, for me, I'll just give those away because they're the chainring size I don't like. The Durace ones, that's a 50-34. They're good for most riding. Garmins, let's get to the Garmins now. Actually, last, I've got some new cranks here. Oh, these are the new XTRs. I just thought they look cool, so I'll put those on a bike. They do come with a 34-24, so I'm in the big dog all day. Training wise, so that's a 24. You can get a 22 on there as well. I'll probably pull that off and put a 22 on. It's a 4-bolt BCD, so it's like a 94 BCD. So I have to get probably a 22 off a triple ring 90-20 or a 9000. They look nicer, don't they? It looks like the new Durace is coming out. You seen that? New Durace, same colour, similar colour. Put that in the fruit box. Garmin wise, what are we going to run? If you're running the Garmin 500, you can't, as far as I know, charge it up while you're flying. It just resets the file. So if you're going to do Everesting, just chuck those away. Garmin 520, does that work? I've never used it yet. The Garmin 1000 does work, you can charge that up. So this is my favourite, plus the 800. You can charge these both on the fly. Let me know if you have access to other ones. The Garmin 920, they say it's got a 24-hour battery life. I say 15 hours. It's not that good. Good for running otherwise. iPod, lightweight for music. Lights, you need high-powered lights, alright? Doesn't work, let's turn it on. But you need, if you're going to ride at night time, man, you need super bright lights, alright? Don't compromise your safety. Don't do a Casey Neistat on us. Glasses. You need some glasses for the bugs. So let me just turn this light on quickly. Alright, here we go. It's hard to tell, but this motherfucker is bright as, and it's lightweight. Whoa. So always have good lights. I have backup lights. I have lights on my back. I'm visible, man. Stay visible, stay safe. So if you've got any tips down below, let us know. This is just equipment tips. I've done nutrition tips. This is carbs, 100 grams of carbs per hour at least, because he's going to be out there all fucking day and night. So plan for a long time on the bike. You got any questions down below? Disc brakes, definitely good. Hydraulics. Carry a spare pump. Tape up your cables if you pull your front derailleur off to save weight. Things like that. Do you need a pair of zips? You don't. And with your equipment, respect your equipment. I'll throw my Garmins. I love my Garmins. I actually sleep next to my Garmins every night. I head up Mount Lofty, South Australia with the crew. So this is the first video of the Everesting series, or I should have done a few, but we'll make it still a series. So if you've got any questions, let us know down below. The next one would cover the rules of Everesting. What's the rules of Everesting? Does it have to be a one road? Can you do half laps, things like that? Bit of questions on that one. So next one will be rules of Everesting. So if you've got any questions, let us know down below. Look after your equipment, keep your equipment clean, keep it secure, safe. Always look at stuff, little cracks or broken chain links, etc. Just be aware and take it easy on the downhills of Everesting. That's another video for safety. But any questions, down below. Look at this fucking Sherpa, it's getting all excited. Yeah, you little chopsy. Yeah. Little chops. Little licky licks. Oh, isn't that nice? No one out there to walk you today, little dog. No one out there to walk you. What's your name? Lucky. Lucky the dog.